And I married Oliver in 1935, September 1935. At that time, he was working with his father, buying tomatoes. They were loaded on a big ship at the wharf in Hincock's Bridge, and they went to Baltimore. That was either the last year or the following year was the last year that ships come in to take the tomatoes to Baltimore.
I first met Calvin in high school. He got married, and that's when I first came to Lower Railway Creek. In 1946, he started his produce business. And he would buy peppers from the farmers, and then we would repack them and send them to the market. And started at first, we went to New York, and he would haul to New York. He would pack the peppers during the day and then haul to New York. And later, as it got larger, business got bigger, he started hauling mostly to Bonn and Philadelphia market. We also raised a few ourselves, but mostly we bought from the farmers. Eventually, we got into asparagus. We got that from the farmers, and then we would bunch it. We would have quite a few women here bunching asparagus, and we would crate it and ship that to New York. Later, he started with acorn squash. He was the first one to start acorn squash here. We had farmers raising that and selling those. And that's whenever pretty big. He also was into, a few tomatoes, not as much. Green squash and yellow squash.
I sold my tomatoes, asparagus, and peppers to the P.J. Ritter Company in Bridgeton. And we always got along very well with them. And it was a real blow to this part of the country when that cannery was no more.